Hi there. Today we want to tell you approximately what kind of house you might be able to live in here in Quetzaltenango for about $600 US a month. So thank you for joining us at Life in Guatemala. This is Brian, and I'm Deb.
And that's Deb.
Yeah. Anyway, we made a short video walking through the house to show you what we have and what we have in our condominium neighborhood. We live in a gated, guarded condo with security cameras for just over $600 US a month.
Yeah, our neighborhood here, it's about 100 houses in this neighborhood, and I would consider this kind of like a middle class or an upper middle class area or neighborhood in Quetzaltenango, where we are living. We've seen like condo neighborhoods or whatever that are a little bit less than what we have, and there's some that are much more and much nicer. But now those nicer ones, you're looking at about $1,000 a month or so, right? Some of those with a big house. I mean, it's a nice big modern house.
Right. We do have a nice open floor plan, which for the houses that we've seen is not extraordinarily common here in this area or in Guatemala in general. And also my kitchen was the selling point for me, is a very large kitchen. Many houses have a very small kitchen here in Guatemala.
Let me just go off just a second here to say what for our experience of a typical Guatemalan house is. If it's a good sized house, there tends to be the front door opens up into a long hallway, and off of that hallway, left and right, there's a number of rooms, and one room is going to be the living room, another room a bedroom, another room the kitchen, another room the laundry room, another room and another bedroom, another room a bathroom. And this is more of what we consider like a U.S. style interior, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But in this, I don't know, did I say this already? What I would consider this type of architecture of these houses here is like Spanish colonial or colonial style.
Yeah,
is what they call it. So
also, well, we're going to also attach a video at the end of this video that shows you a short walk through part of our condominium and entering from the outside of our house, so you can see the whole thing, the inside and the outside, and what you're getting for those kind of dollars.
Yeah, and if you rent a house here, there's one thing that's for certain: whatever the amenities are or what's included or what you have to pay for, that's something that you negotiate with every single landlord. There's no standard of, well, all the houses come with electric included or with water included. It's whatever the arrangement is that the landlord has and that you make with that landlord. So with ours,
we get our condo.
You said $600 a month.
Yeah, that's our condo and security guard fees included,
and water,
and the tiny little garden that you see outside. They take care of for us.
It's our front yard.
Our front yard is
tiny little garden.
Well, it's not really much of a yard.
It is super tiny.
And our garbage pickup is included in the cost of our rent. Exactly.
And so we have those couple of things included, but we pay for our electricity.
Right.
And we pay for our internet and cable.
Exactly.
If that's something you want, and we want cable and
good internet.
Yeah, because we do watch TV, and the nice part I found about our cable here is both through Claro and Tigo, the channels they give you, you have the option to watch in English too. For any of you who aren't fluent in Spanish and don't want to watch 100% of your TV in Spanish, they do offer some channels that you can select to play in the original language. And
so those are the things that are included and not included. And you can find a lot of that out when you're shopping.
Yeah, there's some people who they rent a house, it includes internet and everything. In other places, you have to pay for everything. Once again, it's what you negotiate with your landlord.
And if you're looking to, how do I find out the prices? How do I find these houses? Here in Guatemala, a lot of people find places to live on Facebook Marketplace. And anything from just a room with meals called a pensionata, that might be 600 to 800 Q a month, which is between $80 and $100 a month. An apartment, average 1-bedroom apartments are going, last time I was looking for the potential for some of our students, was 1,200 to 1,800 quetzales a month.
And up, right?
Depending on the apartment.
You once again, you can get high end in almost anything you're looking for, but this is just normal.
Average house, if you were to find a 3-bedroom house like ours, not in a condominium, just in a neighborhood, it might not be quite as large or quite as nice, or the floor plan is different, but you can find houses anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 or 5,000 Q a month that are not in condominiums. So you can save money if you don't want that extra, what we call security, or I don't know. We don't have a lot of noise because it's a gated area, so we don't get the noise from outside.
Yeah, you know, there's one thing, and sometimes it's hard for people to adjust to, is when you move here, and if you just move into a neighborhood, kind of a city neighborhood, not a gated place like we are, there's a lot of other noises that you may not be
dogs barking, roosters crowing, and fireworks in the morning.
Yes. When we very first moved down here, we lived just on a city street in a different town. And literally every morning we were woken by fireworks going off.
Or trucks advertising things.
Yeah, but sometimes between 5 and 6 a.m. You know, that's it's just a very common celebration here. Somebody's birthday, they'll light off a bunch of fireworks.
So anyway, what we want to show you is what we get for what we pay. And to tell you, there's a large range. It's not one thing. Somebody can't say, oh, it's so cheap to live here, or oh, it's so expensive to live here. It's what you choose.
Exactly.
And how you choose to live.
Exactly. There's a lot of people out, you know, what's it cost to live in Guatemala? Hey, you could live in Guatemala, and if you like that lifestyle, you could live here and be happy on, I'm guessing, $400 or $500 a month. That buying food, finding a place to live, or it may cost you $3,000 or $4,000 a month because you want to live in a really nice high-end apartment, and you're going out to eat steak and everything every night. So it's a wide range of.
So anyway, let's take the tour. We hope you enjoy it, and thank you for joining us at Life in Guatemala. Okay, usually it's Deb and Brian, but today we're going to enter the house. I'm going to attach a video at the end of this video that shows coming into our neighborhood and to the front of our house. We pay about 5,000 Q a month. This is our living room. That's a little over $600 a month. That includes our guard fees, our condo fees, our water, the little bit of gardening that there is to do in the front of the house. So it's not bad overall. But let me back up a little bit so you get the full look of the whole room here. As you walk into the house, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-story condominium. There is a fireplace. We have discovered it doesn't work well. It just fills the house with smoke. So we have a small sofa in front of it. To our left, we have a small outdoor patio, but it is basically enclosed because this would normally be a garage for 2 cars, 2 smaller cars actually, but Brian uses it as a workshop. So we have this area. Walking back in, the bathroom for visitors. Be careful, it's a couple of steps down into the bathroom, and if you're tall, be careful standing up. Continuing straight forward, we have the dining area. As you can see, we've also got a little computer in the corner, a little office space, kind of dining room, and a little decoration. From here, there is another small back patio. It's more connected to our laundry area because over there's a door that enters the laundry, and we have the gas for the kitchen that we keep out there. This is not a normal size kitchen for Guatemala, at least in our discovery. It's actually quite large, which is one of the reasons I decided I wanted this house. All of the counter space. And so we have lots of cupboards, lots of counter space, not real common here. Going in here, you'll see this is our laundry room. That side door there goes to that little patio we just showed you. And then to the left would be what would normally be the servants' quarters. We've actually had guests stay here. One of our students uses this as a study area. We have 4 girls that live with us in our 3-bedroom house. There is a bathroom here also. We aren't using this for guests right now, so the shower is kind of a storage area for us at this point in time. But we have cleaned it out and used it for a guest comfortably. The only thing it's missing is a sink, but they can go out here and use the Pela sink to brush their teeth, wash their face, or go into the bathroom, whichever they prefer. Okay, so this is our downstairs. It's pretty nice. It's very open floor plan. Many houses here are not. Our electric, with the 6 of us, runs us about $80 a month, which isn't too bad. Garbage is about $5 a month. And let's go upstairs. Like I said, it's a 3-bedroom house. I'm not going to be able to take you into one of the rooms because 2 of the girls are still in bed. I'll stay to that side first. This is another living area up here that the girls use. They've got their sewing machines, actually my husband's, another computer, shelving, a ropero for clothing. They have a shared bathroom. Here's their shared bathroom with a shower. Nice size vanity. This is the smaller of the 2 rooms. I'm going to come in here and show you. Oops, I didn't know somebody was home. There is a patio out here. Lo siento. I have a sleeping girl. I had no idea she was home. And then the other room is just a little bit bigger, has 2 beds in it. We have another bedroom there. This is another patio, kind of overlooking that garden that's by the garage that I showed you. Overlooking the dining room from upstairs. And this is the master bedroom. We have a king-size bed in here, so you get an idea of the size of the room. And we have a big ropero here. Also, there's a walk-in closet with plenty of space in here, just so you get an idea. And we have another dresser here and a small ropero that we use for bath towels and such. And then a full bath in here. This one does have a bathtub. Unfortunately, we don't have enough water pressure to fill it for just a regular bath, so we just take showers there. But we do live in a gated, guarded condominium complex. And as I mentioned, we pay $5,000 a month for this facility, and that does include our guard fees, our condo fees, our water, and the small garden out front they take care of for us. So that's not too bad. I don't think we could get a house this big and this nice in a guarded community in the States for that price. We're from Michigan. But anyway, welcome to our home. And I hope this gives you an idea of at least how we live ourselves right here in Quetzaltenango, Xela, Guatemala. Have a great day.